Woo. What up, good people? This is Jeff Hill. I am here in Glendale, Arizona, right outside of Phoenix. So I'm here having a blast with a lot of my mentors. I'm actually in their entertainment district here. You see the crazy background. Man, so there's a lot of nuggets that dropped today. And again, we got the opportunity to learn from people who are making 6 and 7 figures. And when you are starting to increase your income and increase your livelihood, you have to, the only way to do that is really increase your mindset. So a lot of what they talked about today is the different mindset that you have to adopt when you're running. You know, when you're trying to increase your income and try to increase your circle of people and influence. And the biggest thing is, I get this question a lot, well, Jeff, how do you do it? Like I'm a nobody, or I hadn't made a lot of money, I hadn't done A, B, C, or D, so why is anybody gonna listen or follow me? Well, let me tell you this. Everybody had to start from somewhere. Now, true enough, there are some people who have inherited money from family members or friends or whatever. That happens. But what about the people who didn't inherit anything? They pulled themselves up by the bootstrap and says, you know what? If it's meant to be, it's up to me. And they took ownership and responsibility in them winning at a high level, right? Well, anybody can do that, right? But it takes the courage to fight against the opposition and the obstacles, because all this stuff is going to happen. And sometimes those obstacles might be your family. Sometimes your biggest obstacle is you. Man. Oh, what's the phrase that the guy said to say? Ego. Everybody's greatest obstacle. That's what he said ego stood for. So I said this phrase to my coveted woman the other day. Your ego is not your amigo, okay? A lot of people, they feel like they're too cool to try certain things. Like if I was approaching them about a business idea, nah, man, that's not me. You know, I'm more of a low-key person. But you're low-key, yet you want a lifestyle that's not low-key. That's two opposing ideas. You can't be double-minded when it comes to a lot of this stuff, guys. You need to have focus. And you need to be able to operate in all-out massive action. Get around the right people. Join the Toastmasters Club. Join the Rotary Club. Join some type of organization that's going to get you out of your comfort zone and get you around people who don't look, walk, and talk like what you're used to. Okay? If you're still hanging around the exact same people because these are your ride or die, they are holding you down. They're exactly what they're doing. They're holding you down and you don't even realize it because you think, well, these been my friends since day one. I got to keep them in my circle. Somebody has to change. So you either want to change your friends or you want to change your friends, right? It's not necessarily rocket science. Sometimes it's just stepping into the higher calling of yourself, okay? So one of the first things you want to change is your mindset. The second thing you want to change is your surroundings. Who are you surrounding yourself with, right? Because once you start to do that, you can start to change your circumstances, right? There's a talk that I'm working on called STUFF. I'm not going to reveal too much of it, but there's an acronym for STUFF. Man, I like the talk. I like the way I'm kind of putting this together from a teachable standpoint, but stay tuned to that. I'm probably going to use that one in the speech competition coming up, so I'm not going to reveal too much. Can't let the people who are watching, really know what I got going on. But guys, I'm here for a reason. I'm always surrounding myself with the thinking that outthinks me. So I'm not just telling you to do this stuff because it sounds cool on a video. Look at my background. I'm actually here, okay? If you look at my Instagram page, you will see several photos from me inside the events. If you want to see a snapshot of some of the notes that I took, guys, I'm doing this stuff. So I'm not just saying do it just to say it. I'm telling you what it looks like. You guys want to know what the how-tos look like? I'm showing you. I've been showing you for years. Get outside your comfort zone and stop listening to people tell you, oh, don't do that. That didn't work for me. Okay, well, what made them quit? It's going to happen. There's always going to be something that's going to make you want to quit when you're getting outside your comfort zone. The reticular activating system of your brain, the whole function of the brain is to keep you safe, okay? So anytime you're trying to step outside of your comfort zone and do something out of the norm, your brain is saying, no, don't do that. I don't know how to protect you. I don't know what that looks like. So it creates all these kind of excuses and anxiety and all this kind of stuff that makes you say, you know what, maybe no, because I something that's telling you not to do that. Yeah, that's something that's your brain telling you, I don't know how to protect you. I'm trying to keep you safe. Don't go do it. That's why it's easy to sit there and do nothing. The brain likes that. It doesn't have to produce any hardcore energy to do anything or to do nothing, okay? So you have to fight against that. And when you fight against that and you see what it looks like, now your brain starts to expand. It's like Parkinson's law. Your brain expands a little bit and it creates muscle memory. So now it's like, oh, okay, it wasn't that bad. I know what to expect. I know how to keep you from doing that again. Sometimes you don't learn. Sometimes it takes you a little bit of bump in your head before you finally sits in and says, oh, I see what I didn't learn. So guys, fail forward, man. Get outside your comfort zone and really, really, really start challenging yourself to do something different. We're coming into a new year, new decade, all that jazz. Do you want the next 10 years to look like the last 10 years? Do you want this year to look like the last year? If not, and your answer is no to that, then you got to start doing everything different. Okay, the idea of repenting is to turn the other way and go the other way. Stay the other way. Don't spend too much time looking backwards. Because again, if you spend a lot of time looking backwards, that's exactly where you want to go. Keep your eyes focused on where you're heading. Keep challenging yourself to get outside the norm. And I'll see you at the next event.